So the season from hell, from a Mavs fan perspective, has come to an end. We just lost in a bad way to the Memphis Grizzlies. Looks like AD might be hurt again, and we don't have Luka on our team. And I know it's been a couple months since this has happened, but losing in the playoffs when we were told that defense wins championships and this and that from Nico Harrison in the front office, we just lost in a play-in game. And I know Kyrie's hurt, I know there's been injuries, but it just leaves a sour taste in your mouth. I know I have to do the Bulls rebuild. I know I have to do the Atlanta rebuilds, but the Dallas Mavericks just lost literally like 5 minutes ago. So let's rebuild them. Let's rebuild them. So the Atlanta Hawks have been eliminated too. It looks like all the teams are being eliminated. I need to change the control actually. I'm using the Crushables Bameo start today thing. So because 2K is broken, like always. But yeah, what's up guys? My name is Toxicity and welcome back to Aussies on the Ball. That was a sad intro, but in this video, we're going to be kind of doing what I expect the Mavs to do this offseason. And OKC and Shea win it all. Let's just change this to what team we want to actually control. I just want to control the Mavericks. So let's change it to that. That should be good. Okay, let's continue. So Chris Paul's going to retire. We can override that. Everyone else we can retire. Move on to draft lottery. I think the Mavs have like the 13th overall pick or the 14th overall pick. Is there at 11? Okay, so let's just kind of run that. Yeah, so we got pick 11 there. Cool. All right. So obviously we traded Luka. Wait, why am I using the Pelicans? Wait. Is there a team? Wait. Why are we? What's going on here? How do we change team selection? There we go. Okay, let's just do the Mavs. There we go. Make these changes. Cool. All right. So obviously we have Jason Kidd. I don't think the Mavs are going to let go of Jason Kidd this offseason. I think they want to run it back and hope Kyrie gets healthy very quick. So there's a trade that's been rumored for quite some time that we're going to actually run with. And it's rather unfortunate because I don't want to do this trade, but it looks like the Mavs might be heading towards this direction. So no, we're not getting Joel Embiid. So there's rumors that the Suns are going to be trading Kevin Durant, and there's a connection between Nico Harrison and Kevin Durant, which I really wish wasn't there. So I've heard the rumor that we are going to be trading PJ Washington, Klay Thompson, and I think it was Gafford in this trade. But let's see if we can get it done with Caleb Martin as well. Does this even get us close? They want our first round pick this year and next year, and they will give us a 2029 first round pick. Really kind of wanted to. Okay, let's try and keep this pick this year and see if we can throw someone else in this trade as well. Fortunately, I think it might have to be Jaden Hardy because I'd rather keep Gafford. I think I'd rather keep Gafford on this team and give up Jaden Hardy, Caleb Martin, Klay Thompson, PJ Washington, and our 2026 unprotected pick next year. I don't even need this swap in 2029. I just feel like the Mavs are going to probably overpay for this. And look, I'd love to keep Klay Thompson, but I feel like he's just somewhat value to the Phoenix Suns. Doing the Phoenix Suns rebuild as well, that's going to be fun. That's going to be coming soon. So they say no. They want a 2029 first, and they'll give us Cody Martin. I don't want Cody Martin. We can't even give up any other picks or anything. Is there any other players that we have? I don't want to give up Max Christie. Don't want to give up Najee Marshall. Oh man, this is tough. Okay. Do we give up a 2029? Can we just do the 2028 OKC swap instead? Like, is this good? Can we do this? Okay, there we go. All right. We probably overpaid to the max just then for Kevin Durant, but that's fine. We need to edit this injury on Kyrie because we play with injuries off, and I think how many days till his injury is back? I guess we can just start the season with him injured and kind of simulate the real severity of this injury. So let's just bring this down to like I don't even know, like a couple weeks injury. Let's leave it at that, just to see what the team looks like without him. So Dinwiddie's going to be off the team. We're going to bring back Brandon Williams. Exum and Max Christie are probably going to run the shooting guard. Najee Marshall's going to come off the bench for probably KD. So we'll switch him over. And then, yeah, obviously we have our centers. So let's switch KD back to a small forward. He goes up to a 95 overall. So the best part about this is we kept our pick this year. So we have pick 11, which I feel like will probably be moved. Unfortunately, be moved in that Kevin Durant trade. They might even do 11 Klay Thompson. Oh, I just smacked my microphone. 11 Klay Thompson and PJ Washington. But hey, that's fine. All right, let's take Liam McNeely here, shooter out of Connecticut. I should have taken a point guard, but that's fine. Is what it is. Cool. All right, rookie signing. Make sure we sign Liam McNeely. Team and player options. We're gonna bring back all these guys, and we need to make sure we sign Kyrie Irving as well. So hopefully we can do that. So for qualifying offers, we'll extend the offer to Kessler Edwards in May as well. He's been pretty good for the Mavs this year. So Kyrie Irving, let's go like a 3-year deal worth maybe we'll do like 45 mil. Let's do like, can we front load this with like a player option and a no trade clause? So we'll go 3 years, player option, no trade clause, $45 million a year. Front loaded just because he's going to regress. Yeah, sure. Okay, let's see if he accepts that. And Kessler Edwards, I guess we can bring back for a couple seasons too. So we get Kyrie, we get Kessler Edwards. I'm going to try and Kai Jones. Guess we can try and keep him. I'm going to try and bring back Dinwiddie and Exum unless there's a better point guard for us to kind of go after. AJ Mitchell got waived. Okay, I'm going to sign AJ Mitchell. I feel like that's going to be cool. We can have him for a year. Let's just sign these guys first. Cool, we get them all. Okay, so our team rotation next year is going to be Brandon Williams and AJ Mitchell starting things off while Kyrie's hurt. We need a new shooting guard, and then we need Liam McNeely can probably develop. We need a backup power forward, which I think we can just switch Kessler Edwards over to be the power forward. In all honesty, I don't mind playing him at the power forward spot. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Let's change him to a power forward, and then let's just sign maybe Exum back, if we can, unless he doesn't want to deal with us. Switch. I don't know where he is. Can we just player finder Exum? Let's see if we can bring Exum back, because I feel like the Mavs would bring Exum back unless he wants like a lot of money, which let's sign him. We'll go 2 years. We can only offer him $5 million. He's declined. Okay. Can we move some salary? Do we have any salary we can just move around? Dwight Powell, can we get anything for Dwight? The Bulls will give us a first round pick. Of course they will. All the bad teams will give us a first round pick. I mean, let's just talk to the Jazz. I don't want a first round pick for Dwight Powell. Let's just give us like a couple seconds. Now you can't do this trade. Wait, what? Why can't you do this trade now? Okay, I guess we will do this lottery protected Hornets pick. I don't know why Dwight Powell has any value. Can we get Exum now? It doesn't look like we can. Damn, I would like to keep Exum on like around, but I guess not. Okay, let's just see what happens. So we can cap hold them, but I don't think they're gonna stay around. Let's just renounce the rights on these guys. I really want to keep Exum. That's all I want to do. Let's go through to day like 11 or 12. And let's see if his offers come down a little bit. He is not even there. Okay, let's search for him. Let's bring him back. He's not even that important, but I just want him for the vibes. He's a good defensive guard as well. So let's just bring him back. Sign. Okay, he's willing to sign now. Let's just sign him to that. And And then let's see if we get him, please. And we get him. Cool. All right, 2 years for Exum. So I'm expecting a lot of regression, unfortunately. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. That's fine. Let's just go through to the end of the season. I don't think we're going to be stopping at the deadline. I think this team is pretty much primed to run it back. We've got injuries off, so it's going to be really interesting to see how things go. If we win a championship next year, then so be it. That's what I'm going to do for this video. If we lose, we'll run it back again because I need to get to recording some of the other videos. So I'll see you guys at the end of year number 1, and hopefully KD makes this team just a little bit better. Okay, so maybe Kevin Durant is a game changer for the Mavs. We just won 60 games. Jokic is your MVP. Rookie of the Year goes to Cooper Flag. Malik Monk, 6th player of the year, still on the Kings. Walker Kessler, Depoy. Reese Shea, most improved. Tyrese Maxey, clutch player. And we are the coach of the year and executive of the year. Okay, so it actually worked out in our favor, which is actually crazy. So we get Anthony Davis on all defensive first team here. And yeah, that's about it. So let's look, and we are the 1 seed. We are the 1 seed here. Let's look at the stats and standings to see kind of what happened. So yeah, Anthony Davis didn't have to score too much. KD and Kyrie Irving kind of led the way in that regard. Lively, AJ Mitchell was pretty good as a pickup. We have to probably look to re-sign him in the offseason. So we extended AD for 2 more years, 48 mil per year. Lively is getting paid after his rookie deal. We gave him an extension, $25 million per year. Gafford, we gave an extension to 3 years, 20 million. And we also re-signed Omax for 8 million for 2 years after his rookie extension ends. And Brandon Williams too. So we did a lot of re-signing, which just wanted to get done before we have to pay KD. Otherwise, there might be some cap space issues at the end of the year. So the Kings now have Fred VanVleet. So they went and got themselves a point guard, which Sabonis actually wanted. So let's see what happens here. We lose game 1. We win game 2. We lose game 3. Win game 4. We win game 5. And game 6 goes to us. Okay. I'm going to shorten this down to probably a 8-man rotation. They want Lively to start now. I actually rate this. I actually rate this team quite a lot. So let's see what happens here. Game 1 goes to us. Game 2 goes to us. Game 3 goes to the Timberwolves. Game 4 goes to the Timberwolves. Okay, so it's a proper series. Game 5 goes to us. And Game 6 goes to us. Okay, cool. So we now draw OKC, who have Shea, Dort, Williams, Holmgren, and Hardenstein. So they haven't really changed too much. They have VJ, obviously, because they get all the draft picks. But, yeah, they actually don't... They haven't had many changes. So, I don't know if we're going to get past them here. So, it's 1-1 on the series. They go up 2-1. Let's just see what happens if we reset our minutes a little bit here. 2-2. They go up 3-2. Okay, so we're going to have to reset every time, which is unfortunate. And we go to a game 7. Okay, this is going to be really interesting. Is KD, Kyrie, and AD going to get out of the Western Conference? So from playing elimination to playing in a Western Conference final, what is going to happen here? It's back and forth, but we get the job done. Okay, and Anthony Davis is your finals MVP, and Jalen Brunson is your East. So yeah, crazy stuff. We lose game 1, we win game 2, we win game 3, we lose game 4 and game 5. Okay, let's reset again. Najee Marshall is cold, but I don't really want to bench him. Let's see what happens here. So we're going to a game 6. This is game 6. We have a good first quarter, a massive third quarter, and a really dominant fourth quarter, but they actually outscored us in the fourth. I didn't see that. We're lucky to get away with that, really. Super high scoring game, that. So we're back at home now. Let's see what happens. Can we get out of this season with a championship, or are we going to fail at the last hurdle? It looks like we're about to lose. Okay, so the Knicks are the NBA champions. Jalen Brunson beats Luka's old team, and his old team too. Okay, so going for 1 more year then. Player retirements. LeBron is going to retire. I feel like he would retire after this season, so I'm just going to let him retire. We'll let the 76ers deal with the contract for Paul George 1 more year as well. So head down to draft lottery. I don't think we are in any picks this year. So no, our pick is going to the Suns there from that trade, the KD trade. So let's bring back Jason Kidd. I don't feel like the Mavs will. I feel like the Mavs would extend him anyway. Oh, we're going to exceed. Okay. Can we pay him a little bit less then? Why does it make it? Okay, there we go. It's just glitched, and we get Jason Kidd back. Okay, perfect. Moving on to the NBA draft. I think we have some second round picks, which I'm actually going to use. We don't have any seconds. Okay. Do we want to maybe trade into this draft? We have some players that we could potentially trade. Like we could potentially move on from Exum if we can get like a pick in this draft at some stage. We're not going to take 2 first-round picks. That's a bit silly. There's actually quite a lot on the table, but nothing I kind of want. So, pick 23 and Caleb Martin back. I think I'm good. Tyus Jones, probably not. Pick 14 for Exum, and we give up a first as well. That's actually not too bad, but okay, we'll just deal with what we have. I guess we won't draft this year. We're just gonna deal with us being old. And we'll head down to team player options. No one's there, but we do need to qualify AJ Mitchell, and then we need to pay Kevin Durant because he is a free agent, but we have his bird rights. He wants a lot of money, man. I guess we can go 48 over. Can we do less than 48? Can we do like 46 over 2 years? I know we paid Kyrie a little bit more. But we get Kevin Durant back. So AJ Mitchell, I really want to keep. So we need to try and find him as well. Hopefully we can pay him. Otherwise, that's going to be crap because he's going to develop nicely. There's actually a lot of good players that we could potentially sign. We could bring back PJ. We can't bring back PJ. Okay. AJ Mitchell, I don't think we're even going to be able to afford him. He wants a lot of money. Yeah, he wants a heap of money. He's a restricted free agent though, so I think we can match anything that is thrown his way. So we've got Kyrie Irving and Brandon Williams. We can trade Brandon Williams, I guess, if we need to clear up some cap space. If we want AJ Mitchell kind of being his, yeah, let's just look what we can do. To bring in the Grizzlies will give us a couple picks. The Hawks will give us a pick. We might not even use it. And who else? Who else can we trade? What am I doing? Maybe we can look to trade. Do we want to keep Exum or do we? I feel like he's gonna regress a lot if we trade Exum. So or if we keep Exum. So let's see what we can get, and maybe we can find some better pieces. So the Grizzlies will give us 2 first-round picks. We can get Brandon Williams back. Shake Milton, Ben Sheriff is actually not a bad shout. The Orlando Magic want Exum. We have to give up a second to do that, and we get Ben Sheriff. Yep, okay. He's on his rookie scout contract, so that's good. And then I think Kessler Edwards we can look to move on from too, just to clear a bit of cap space. I know this is probably not going to mean we get to re-sign anyone else. Okay, so we can just take a first-round pick from OKC. Cool. All right. Let's see if we can bring back AJ Mitchell. So I'm just gonna renounce the rights on all these trade exceptions. Make sure we sign Kevin Durant, and we can match that AJ Mitchell contract, which will take us way over the salary cap, but that's completely fine. Okay, so Kyrie, AJ Mitchell, Max Christie, Ben Sheriff, Liam McNeely might develop a little bit. So Najee Marshall, KD, Omax, Anthony Davis, Lively, and Gafford. I still feel like this is a team that could carry us. Like, we could definitely win a championship. I don't think we're going to make any major trades unless we lose next year. So we've still got 391 overalls on the team, an 85, an 82 in Max AJ Mitchell, an 80 in Max Christie. Yeah, I like the look of this team. I feel like we could definitely make a big move in this playoffs. So let's see how things go. I'll see you guys at the end of next year. 59 and 24, not as good as last year, but still pretty competitive. Wemby MVP, Rookie of the Year goes to Cameron Boozer, AJ DeBan's 6th Player of the Year, Deep Boy goes to Wemby, Rasheed Fleming Most Improved and Clutch Player Jalen Brunson, and we were the Coach of the Year yet again. So do we get any Mavs on any of these teams? Don't think so. I feel like the workload is just spread out. So AD was on defensive team. And yeah, that's about it. So we're the 1 seed yet again. And I switched Najee Marshall over to the shooting guard spot because we're a bit weak in that area because Ben Sheriff wasn't actually going up in overalls. So yeah, AJ Mitchell was really good off the bench. Lively, definitely breaking out. Najee Marshall was good, and Max Christie was just off the bench. Liam McNeely was good in his first proper season on the team as well. So this year, we draw the Houston Rockets, who have Ty Jerome. Okay, interesting. And pretty much the same sort of team. So game 1 goes to us. Game 2 goes to us. Game 3 goes to us. And game 4 goes to us. So we sweep. And we move on to the Timberwolves again in round 2, who haven't really changed. They got Bobby Portis on the team now. Set a Naz Reid. Interesting. Game 1 goes to them. Game 2 goes to us. Game 3 goes to us. Game 4 goes to them. Game 5 goes to them. Okay, let's not do this. Let's drop this to a 8-man rotation. And now we're going to start Max Christie. Okay, cool. So Najee Marshall's out of the rotation, unfortunately. And we go to a game 6 and we win in 7. So now we draw the MVP of the league. They have a very strong team around him. Igor Demon would be just a nice little fit in that. Wait, what did they just do? Okay, interesting. That might work. Game 1 goes to us. Game 2 goes to us. Game 3 goes to us. And game 4 goes to us. Okay. Anthony Davis coming up against Jaylen Brown and the Celtics. Game 1, Game 2, Game 3, Game 4, and Game 5. And we win a championship with Kevin Durant. Okay, so Kyrie Irving is your finals MVP. As a Mavs fan, I still miss Luka. It still doesn't feel the same. But I would be interested in a Kevin Durant trade, even though he's going to be 38 in this video, and he's going to be 38 by the time we fight for next offseason. We hopefully make the playoffs, but 2 playoffs and he's 38. Anthony Davis is 34, Kyrie Irving is 35. Once this core starts regressing and decide to retire, you're left with like Lively, Max Christie, and not much else. Like we traded for some first round picks, which we didn't use, but yeah, it's a bit of a mess at the moment. So, oh man, it's tough. But see you guys in the next season as a Mavs fan, I guess. But I'll upload some more rebuilds coming up. We got Bulls, we got Hawks, and then hopefully we'll mix in some of the off-season eliminated teams that have been eliminated already rebuilds with like I think we've got the Nets to do and the Spurs and teams like that. So there's a lot of rebuilds coming to the channel. The elimination ones are going to be kind of for the finals, and the off-season ones are going to be for the teams that are going to the draft. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Really do appreciate the love and support, and I'll catch you in the next one.